how's it going? Today we are going to be making Zoey's Shin-Kal throwing knives from KPop Demon Hunters. This movie has consumed us mind, body, and soul, and so naturally we have to start making all the weapons. Not all in one video though. We actually had another project and video almost completely planned, and then KPop Demon Hunters came in and just obliterated that. Thanks to this wonderfully designed and animated movie, we were able to pour over a bunch of screenshots and draw out a template of Zoey's blade, and we are going to use this to sculpt one half of the blade out of clay. Now, normally with this process, we use monster clay, but today we want to try super Sculpey. It looks fairly large, but I mean, if you compare it to like the screenshots and like the hand to blade ratio, I think it's accurate. We're gonna get to sculpting and then we will check back in. The clay blade is complete. It has been baked in the oven. It is fully solid. We've also sanded it and applied a thin glossy varnish on top. And we also made the mold box. It is just a couple of acrylic sheets hot glued together. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did have to redo it. I didn't have to redo it. I chose to redo it once or twice. And it took a few hours, but it looks really good. It might be a tiny bit thick. I'm pretty sure Zoey's, just one of Zoey's blades is this thick, and this is only one half of ours, but that's okay. A tiny reason why ours is a bit thicker is because we do want to cram some LEDs into our blades, so we wanted to make it thick enough that the light can diffuse and hopefully you won't see the LED inside. Hopefully. We'll see. We just have a ton of pouring to do, but I'm very excited. It is going really well so far. I'm suspicious. So we're just going to make a mold of this sculpt. We're actually going to make 2 molds because I'm pretty sure Zoey can just conjure how many daggers she wants at any given time, but she generally sticks with 6, 3 in each hand. And we would like to make 6, which means we would need to make, well, we will need to make 12 halves. And that's a lot of, so we're going to make 2 molds to hopefully make that process a little bit quicker. Yeah, we are just going to use this Mold Max 14NV. We've used it in pretty much all of our past projects, and we really like it. It works well. It'll cure in about 4 hours, and then we can make our second mold, and then we can get to resin. So we are just going to make some molds, and then we will check back in. So the molds are all done, and now it is time for resin. We are going to start with a few test pours just to get the perfect color mixture. We not only want to match the movie as close as possible, but we also want to make sure that the LEDs that are going to go inside the blades illuminate and diffuse as best they can. Now, Zoey's blades, actually all the Huntrix girls' blades, are magical, and they seem to shift in color. Seem to bounce around between like a light blue and a lilac, a light pink and white, and they're very shimmery and sparkly and beautiful, and we want to try to match that as best we can. We're going to do our best. We're going to play with the mica powders and the dyes and have fun and see what we can cook up, and then we will check back in. After lots and lots of trial and error, we finally have the secret formula. 6 drops of white, 2 of light purple, 2 of blue, 2 hearty scoops of white mica powder, and then a generous dumping of iridescent flakes. And that's all that goes in the resin itself. But the actual magic happens with the molds themselves. Before we pour the resin in, we dust the molds with various blues, pinks, and purples in, what am I trying to say? Mica powders in pinks and blues and purples. And in specific, these two, they look just white, but I promise when we put them on the molds, they're purples and they're blues. This one specifically is a pearly blue, and this one's a grape soda, so it's more purpley. There's powder going everywhere. And one of the reasons why doing all of these tests was so important is because we're doing something a bit more risky in this project. We're going to embed the LEDs directly into the resin while it's curing. I know it's risky. I don't want to explain myself. I just know I'm gonna go down like a hole of like trying to explain why we're doing this when I don't really know why we're doing this, other than this is the best that we could think of with these blades, okay? This is a nude. More specifically, it's an LED filament. What makes these really special is that they are single-ended. The positive and negative are on the same side. So we can lay this down in the resin with the leads sticking out the bottom where the wires are going to be soldered, and then we are going to attach the wires to a battery pack that we hope to hide in the tassels. That's the plan. I hope it goes well. So we got too excited and we just went ahead and made one to see how it would look, and it works! You can see the LED is right down the middle with the thin wires sticking out, and one half of the blade doesn't have anything in it. So they'll just fit together, we'll glue them, sand them. I know you probably want to see it all lit up, but you're gonna have to wait till the end for that. We have 5 more to go, 10 more halves to make, 5 more nudes to solder and wire and make sure that they work. But it's really cool. Okay, let's get messy. So things didn't necessarily go as planned. Actually, that's a lie. They went as planned, but they didn't go as we'd hoped, which is different. Technically, everything worked. It's just that the blade halves did not fit together well, and specifically the tips wouldn't meet. At first, we thought it was because the LEDs stuck out too far, so we tried dremeling a channel, but that didn't fix it. What we think actually happened was that the pores were not consistent. Some were overfilled and then ballooned out, so then the halves wouldn't fit together as they were supposed to. And the fix would have been sanding the halves down, but with the LEDs in the resin, it made sanding a bit too risky and we didn't want to potentially damage them. So instead of forcing them, we tried a new approach. This time, we left the LEDs out until after the resin was cured. This allowed us to sand the two halves evenly, cut a proper channel, and then glue the LEDs in afterwards. This method gave us a lot more control over both the blades and the wiring. And it was the obvious and more simple plan from the beginning, but it just did not occur to us to try that. I think we just got a bit too excited. Here are the finished blades, complete with a glossy top coat. Now that the blades are finished, it is time to move on to the tassels and the Maedeup. Now, I'm about 98% sure that Zoey's tassels feature a Gukwa Maedeup or chrysanthemum knot. For our norige, we are going with a Dore Maedeup, another Dore Maedeup, a Gukwa Maedeup, and then another Dore Maedeup right before the tassel. And we've watched a bunch of tutorials and practice a lot. It's really hard, but it's also really cool. From what we've gathered, there seems to be two methods, the finger method and the pin method. We're doing the pin method for our Maedeup. I say we loosely because Caleb has been the only one of the two of us to successfully tie a chrysanthemum knot. For the tassels, we're mixing a bunch of different gold-toned threads together because we couldn't find one that matched our Maedeup cord exactly. Once the tassels are finished, we're going to assemble our electronics box that we designed and 3D printed. Inside goes the battery, charging board, resistor, and a switch, all of which will be hidden inside the tassels. We've got 6 of everything to put together, and once that's done, Zoey's Shin-Kal will be completed. So I guess let's start the final assembly. Zoey's blades, her Shin-Kal, are finished and they look so cool. I'm so happy with how they look. I mean, we've made really cool things, but these are probably our most polished and well thought out projects to date, which character growth. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I'm surprised that we managed to I'm really surprised that we managed to make them look so much like their movie counterparts. I mean, they might be a bit bigger, and this tassel with the battery pack inside is a weapon in and of itself. It will pack a punch, but they're really cool and I'm in love with them. Before we get to the final results, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching. Also, we just launched our Patreon. Thank you so much to all of our patrons. If you would like to check out our Patreon, link is in the description. And if you like this video, please leave us a like or subscribe or leave us a comment. Also, which weapon you want to make? No, which weapon you want us to make, or which weapon you want to make. We'd love to see it. If you haven't watched K-Pop Demon Hunters, highly recommend. It is such a fun movie and so much talent and creativity was poured into it. Not sponsored. Again, thank you so much for watching, and now let's get battle ready. It's like I'm holding a really thick pack of cards with a broom at the bottom.